Good morning, all of you. This is Sidharth. A warm welcome to everybody. So I request all of you share the video and like the video and subscribe our TV channel. That helps us a lot. That gives you a lot of confidence and also motivation to us. Let's start. Telangana Today paper for local to global news. People's voice. Okay, this is a quotation of the paper. The main paper they have given competition on it. TS Congress unit for Rajya Sabha seats. Business Musk plans to send 1 million people to Mars. Oh, great news. World news highlight. Will encourage Russia to do whatever it wants, says Trump. These are the side headings. Now come to the main page. Riots. Protest Delhi turns fortress. National capital Haryana borders sealed, high security in place. I read this news because they have highlighted this news regarding the national and Delhi, capital of India. Ahead of a proposed Delhi Chalo march by farmer unions on Tuesday, authorities in Hyderabad and Delhi fortified borders with neighboring states at many places by putting up concrete blocks, road spike barriers and barbed wires and deployed thousands of police personnel. Besides imposing prohibitory orders, while the center has invited farmer unions for another meeting to discuss their demands on February 12. The move to black borders to prevent the protesters from entering the national capital drew flack from opposition parties and farmer groups. On Sunday, authorities, however, defended the restrictions, citing the 2020 agitation against now repealed 3 farm laws that had stretched to over a year. The Samyukta Kisan Morcha, non-political, and several farmer associations, mostly from UP, Haryana and Punjab, have called the protest to press the center to accept the demands, including the enactment of a law to guarantee a minimum support price for crops. Anyway, this is a agriculture country, farmer based country. So we should think about the farmers' demands, which are possible. Definitely central government has to take positive decision towards their demands. This is a very important aspect to the country and nation development and progress, I can say. Now, BRS back in agitation mode. This time it's fighting for Krishna Basin projects. This time it is fighting for Krishna Basin project. I want to question them. When did you fight? Where did you fight? What was your agenda? I like to possess few questions to BRS party, higher management or higher authorities of the BRS party. Now you are criticizing Congress government. You are criticizing Congress schemes. Everywhere you are instigating, provoking the people with your quotations and words. I want to make a question that is very simple. As a common man, I am asking you. At the time of elections, election campaign time, you have made different type of statements. Those are, I further say, you have mentioned that Telangana is #1 in all the aspects which are made by you. And also you have said in Telangana cultivation, agriculture, business, investment, FDO, etc., etc. is competing in global wise. You have said that at the time of elections, Telangana is not only motivating country and also globe, world. Every time you have said it is the first in the world. It is the first in the world. That is the first in the globe. This is a great in the universal. These are the words were made by you. So now I like to remind you, the moment you have said everywhere we are the number one on the base of financial, culture wise and etc. Now how can you say that Telangana is now suffering or some sort of victimization or something else? How people will believe you now? Only one thing I can say, that if you come forward and come outside, whatever you have said in the last time, you should accept it. You have to admit it. Those are false allegations. Those are false statements which were made by me. So now I'm making proper realistic statements. If you say so, people trust you. People believe your words. Until you accept or you admit your mistakes in the past, this Telangana society never ever trust you. Remember, Mr. KCR and co and family members. I read out 2 paragraphs. I don't read more than 2 paragraphs. I don't want to trouble you. Nearly a decade after leading a mass agitation that led to the formation of Telangana, the Bharat Rashtriya Samiti, in the bracket then TRS, is all set to return to agitation mode. This time it is to lead a fight against the handing over of the Srisailam and Nagarjuna Sagar projects and the Krishna River to the Krishna River Management Board under the centre's control. The crucial move will be made with the party's first major public meeting after the assembly polls to be held at Nalgonda on Tuesday. The Chelo Nalgonda meeting will also see party president and former Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao addressing his first public meeting after the elections and undergoing a total hip replacement surgery. He is expected to reveal the party's action plan to safeguard the rights of Telangana in the Krishna River water, and if talk within the party is any indication, he is also likely to sound the poll bugle for the party's Lok Sabha poll campaign. This is another political news. Loot divide is Congress motto, Narendra Modi made statement. Modi on Sunday said he is confident. He said he is confident that the BJP will cross the 370 seats mark in upcoming Lok Sabha polls, and even the opposition leaders in parliament are saying the ruling coalition will get over 400 seats. Addressing a public meeting of tribal community members in Madhya Pradesh, Jhabua district, PM Modi said the Congress was anti-tribal and thought of villagers, farmers and the poor only during elections. He also said he had got overwhelming love from the people as he visited temples associated with Lord Rama in the south of the country. Aware of their imminent defeat, the Congress and its alliance are resorting to last-ditch tactics, the PM said, adding that loot and divide is the motto of the Congress. The Congress and other opposition leaders abuse him because he is working for the betterment of tribals and the poor, Modi said. The Congress, when it is in power, indulges in loot while out of power. It engineers divisions in society based on language, reason and caste. Loot or put Congress ke oxygen है corruption and politics of division or Congress oxygen, he said. These are the statements were made by Mr. Modi. He targeted the Congress party for the sake of Lok Sabha elections, 18th Lok Sabha elections in 2 months. Mission to track weather patterns. Preparations underway for launch of ISRO GSLV F-14 IN-SAT 3D mission at the Satish Dhawan Space Station in Sriharikota. The launch of the spacecraft is set for February 17th at 5:30 p.m. So wish you all the best to our scientists. It's a great achievement to us. F-14 S2. I hope we get the great news very soon. Students found hanging in SC welfare hostel. A second year intermediate student was found hanging in a room of the SC Welfare Residential College at Immapet in the district on Saturday night. It's a very sad news. We are condemning this way. It should not be supposed to be repeated hereafter. Very sad. Daggupati Vaishnavi was in her second year by PC while her parents reside at Ambedkar Nagar in Suryapet. According to police, a farewell party was organized in the residential school on Saturday evening in which Vaishnavi participated actively. She also spoke to her mother over a WhatsApp video call about the party. Her father Durga Prasad said the hostel staff called them at 9:55 p.m. saying their daughter had fallen sick. They asked the parents to come to the Government General Hospital at Suryapeta as his daughter was shifted to hospital. Very sad. Sex racket busted couple and Bangladeshi woman held. Rats nibble at patient in government hospital ICU. Very, very sad news. Now, rats reportedly nibbled on the legs and fingers of a patient inside the intensive care unit of the Kamareddy Government Hospital. Note this point, Kamareddy Government Hospital. The patient Sheikh Mujib was undergoing treatment in the ICU for the last 1 week and was found to have suffered rat bites on his legs and fingers. His family spotted the bite marks on Sunday, after which they brought the incident to the notice of the hospital authorities. According to officials, following a preliminary inquiry report by Kamareddy District Collector Jitesh V. Patil, Director of Medical Education, Dr. B. Triveni suspended 2 duty medical officers and a staff nurse. The services of District Coordinator of Hospital Services were also surrendered to the government by the District Collector. The preliminary inquiry found gross negligence on part of ICU in charge Dr. Kavya, General Medicine in charge Dr. Vasant Kumar, and ICU staff nurse G. Manjula. The family complained that rats were everywhere in the hospital and that their presence was creating fear among patients. Patients said they had been complaining about the presence of rats in the hospital, including in the ICU. This is the news where we have to realize, where we have to raise our voice. Not only Kamareddy Government Hospital, every hospital, every government hospital, the same scenario will be seen. We go and watch, we observe. This is the state where we are now. Previously we had, witnessed words from the Harish Rao, Health Minister. We have changed total scenario of hospitals. What is the scenario? Since long time, it has been repeating in every government hospital now. That is the reason people are scaring. People are afraid of to visit or to take any consultation or any, service from the government hospitals. Why day by day medical shops, private medical shops, private hospitals are increasing? The reason is this: there is no accountability, no honesty, no service oriented, business oriented. The public money is being wasted. Only suspending 2 or 3 employees is not the solution to this issue. The real solution is every day the report must be given in social media and print media and electronic media what is happening in every government hospital. And also there is a regular vigilance is required. If someone makes any mistake, not mistake, is a blunder with the patients, I can say, they should be arrested in 24 hours. They should be arrested in 24 hours. Non-bailable case must be filed on them. They should be fired from the service completely. That is a solution. And also government responsibility is they have to give the sufficient funds, regular vigilance that is required for this type of issues cannot be repeated. Thank you very much, friends. Before I wind up the session, I request once again everybody like the video and share the video. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.